Lights, camera, edit. All right, so you shot some awesome footage, raw talent, right? But here's the thing. Editing is where the magic truly happens. It's like taking a messy lump of clay and sculpting it into a masterpiece. Editing transforms raw footage into a story. It's about grabbing your audience's attention and keeping them hooked. Think about your favorite films or videos, the pacing, the music, the way scenes flow together. That's all editing, my friends. Good editing can make or break your video. It creates emotion, builds suspense, and keeps your viewers engaged. Without it, you've just got a bunch of random clips. So whether you're creating vlogs, short films, or anything in between, remember that editing is your secret weapon. It's the key to unlocking the full potential of your footage and captivating your audience. Ready to dive in? Let's do this. From chaos to clarity, organizing your footage. Okay, before you jump into the editing trenches, let's talk organization. Trust me, a little organization goes a long way. Imagine searching through hours of footage for that one perfect shot. Nightmare, right? First things first, create folders for your project. Think raw footage, music, sound effects, and graphics. This keeps everything neat and tidy. Next up, label your clips clearly. Use dates, locations, or keywords to easily identify what's what. Now, review your footage and start selecting your best takes. Don't be afraid to be ruthless. Cut out the fluff and keep only the good stuff. This step alone will save you tons of time in the long run. Remember, a clean and organized project is a happy project. So channel your inner neat freak and get your footage in order. Your future self will thank you for it. The cutting-edge basic editing techniques. All right, it's time to slice and dice. Don't worry, it's not as intimidating as it sounds. Most editing software follows a similar layout. You've got your timeline where you arrange your clips, your preview window to see your masterpiece in action, and your tool set for all the magic. Start by importing your organized footage into your project, then drag and drop your selected clips onto the timeline. Now comes the fun part, cutting. Use the cutting tool to trim the beginning and end of your clips, removing any unnecessary pauses or mistakes. Experiment with different cuts. A hard cut is a clean break between clips, while a jump cut creates a sense of urgency or discontinuity. Remember, the goal is to create a cohesive flow that keeps your audience engaged. Play around, find your style, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's how you learn, right? Section 4. Sound advice. Elevating audio quality. Let's talk audio, people. It's the unsung hero of video editing. You could have the most stunning visuals, but if your audio is bad, your video will fall flat. Trust me, good audio can make a world of difference. First and foremost, use decent microphones when recording. Lavalier mics for close-ups, shotgun mics for directional audio, you get the idea. Clean audio from the start is crucial. Once you're in the editing room, adjust the audio levels to ensure clarity and balance. Add music to set the mood and enhance the emotional impact of your video. Choose tracks that complement your visuals and story, and don't forget about sound effects. They can add depth, realism, and even humor to your videos. Remember, audio is just as important as visuals when it comes to creating an immersive and engaging experience. Don't neglect it. Section 5. Picture perfect enhancing visual appeal. Okay, let's make those visuals pop. Color correction and grading are your best friends here. Think of it like adding filters to your videos, but way more powerful. Color correction is about fixing any issues with exposure, white balance or color casts, making your footage look natural and balanced. Color grading, on the other hand, is where you get creative. You can create a specific mood or atmosphere by playing with colors and contrast. Want a warm vintage vibe? Cool tones for a moody feel? Color grading is your secret weapon. Transitions are another great way to spice things up. Use them to smoothly connect different scenes or add visual interest, but remember, less is often more. Stick to simple transitions that make sense for your video's style and pacing, and please, for the love of all that is good, avoid using too many flashy or distracting transitions. Section 6. Avoiding the pitfalls, common editing mistakes. All right, let's talk about what not to do. We've all been there, making those rookie editing mistakes, but hey, that's part of the learning process, right? Here are a few common pitfalls to avoid. First up, jump cuts. While they can be effective when used intentionally, too many jump cuts can be jarring and distracting. Use them sparingly and make sure they serve a purpose. Next, audio issues. We've already established the importance of good audio, so don't ruin it with inconsistent levels, background noise, or jarring cuts. Another common mistake is using overly long clips. Keep your viewers engaged by keeping things moving, cut to the chase and remove any unnecessary footage. And lastly, don't overuse transitions or effects. Remember, simplicity is key. Stick to what works best for your video's style and message. Section 7. Level up your game. Recommended tools and resources. Ready to take your editing skills to the next level? Awesome! There are tons of amazing tools and resources out there to help you on your journey. For beginners, software like iMovie or Filmora offers a user-friendly interface and all the basic tools you need. If you're looking for more advanced features, check out Adobe Premiere Pro or Final Cut Pro. These industry-standard programs offer a wider range of tools and flexibility. And don't underestimate the power of online tutorials. YouTube is a goldmine of free editing tutorials for all levels. Remember, practice makes perfect. The more you edit, the better you'll become. So experiment, have fun, and don't be afraid to try new things. And hey, who knows, maybe one day you'll be editing like a pro. Keep creating,